and welcome back to Just Another Stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. So how are all of my yarny friends doing today? I hope y'all are all having an amazing day today. So today's video is part of my beginner knit series, and I will put the link for the playlist in the description box down below. It has all the previous videos I've done for this series, and I will be continuing to put out videos to add to this playlist. Now, if you have a topic you would like me to do in my beginner knit series, you can either let me know in the comments down below, or you can send an email to justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com. So today we are going to be talking about helpful tips to prevent dropped stitches. I know y'all probably already have learned that they are your enemy when it comes to knitting. And as a beginner knitter, it happens. It happens a good bit when you're a beginner knitter. It's normal. Even experienced knitters still get drop stitches at times. You just learn how to avoid them from happening as often. But I know it's something that can cause somebody to want to give up on their knitting journey. And with knitting, it is not so easy to fix your mistakes like it is in crochet. And we're going to get into that later on with the beginner knit series. I'm going to show you ways to fix slip stitches in the garter stitch and in the stockinette stitch. Also, we're going to get into lifelines, which is another method for when you make mistakes. So we will be learning more about that in a later video. But if you don't know what a drop stitch is, all right, you see this stitch on this needle here, the very top one, and it can be more than one that does this. It falls off your knitting needle. If you're lucky, you can catch it right away and just put it back on your needle. But if you don't, it will continue to drop down. And the further it drops down, the bigger mess you have. It's not fun. But do not let drop stitches discourage you. You can do this. You got this. Do not give up on yourself. Believe in yourself. I know you can do this. And you just got to keep at it and practice. So some of the helpful tips that I've learned along my journey. As a beginner, don't keep your stitches close to the end when you're working your stitches. Push them further down on your needle, because the further they are from the tip, the longer of a distance they have to go to drop off. And then when I do my stitches, I always put my finger on the top stitch like this, and I hold it down, and then I work my stitch. But you see how my finger stays on that top stitch? It gives it protection. So that's something that I would do. Now, it may take you some time to learn what placement of your hands works best for you, and everyone is different on that. And if you think your work is safe when you place it down, no, you can get drop stitches that way too. It has happened to me more than once. So one thing you can use is an end cap. And you just put it on the top of your knitting needles. But the thing with end caps, it don't take much for them to pop off. And I've had them pop off when I lay down my work and I get drop stitches. So I recently discovered a new method that I really love, and I recommend this method. Angela Wright, one of our Yarny friends, told me that she does this. You take a hairband, and you can get hairbands at Dollar Tree or Walmart. Walmart, I find, has better quality hairbands, but you just wrap it around like this. And this is a lot more secure. It'd be really difficult for your stitches to drop with a hairband. Now, some people will do this method. I don't do this method, but you can take your skein of yarn and insert your needles into the skein. Some people do that. But I personally, I don't like my knitting needles upside down because the stitch, I feel like the stitches can start to go downward. Another thing, and I recommend this especially if you use end caps more, but I still do it even with the hairband. Push your stitches down when you put down your work, because if your stitches are up here, they're likely to drop off your needles. Protect those stitches. Protect them at all costs. Another thing, too, as a beginner, I would recommend using bamboo knitting needles. These are not bamboo. These are aluminum. Aluminum needles, they can be good to help you with your speed if you want to learn how to be faster. And some of it's a personal preference. I prefer the aluminum. But with aluminum, they're sleek and the stitches slide easier. Bamboo, the stitches kind of stick to the needles better. And that's why they tend to recommend bamboo for beginners. Now, even experienced knitters, some experienced knitters will still use bamboo. Like I said, some of it with needles is a personal preference, minus the aluminum. Tension. Tension can be another issue, where they find that people with a looser tension are more prone to drop stitches. So if you're dropping a lot of stitches and you have a loose tension, I would work on trying to learn how to get a tighter tension. And the final thing that I recommend, take your time. Take your time. It's not a race. Enjoy your journey. When you try to go fast, you're more prone to making mistakes. And that's when your stitches, it's easier to drop stitches. Because I know sometimes if I have a drop stitch and I'm trying to catch it before it drops, and I'm just like, oh no. And Frank's all like, what's wrong, Connie? What's wrong? And I'm just like, don't talk, don't distract me. Because the littlest thing and those stitches will drop. But this takes practice. The longer you knit, it goes smoother. You'll learn. So enjoy your knitting process. Enjoy the ride. And I do want to know when you start doing some of these things, if this helps you. Let me know in the comments. So that's all I have for the drop stitches. So now it's time to leave a keyword for March's giveaway. This is a giveaway that I'm doing for March of 2025. It's my monthly giveaway. This giveaway may or may not still be going on when you watch this video. but I leave a keyword, and I pick 5 people randomly to get 5 extra entries into March's giveaway, which is called Spring is in the Air. So 5 people will get 5 extra entries into the giveaway. Let's see. The keyword I want to use is, I'm going to go hot, because I'm thinking drop it like it's hot. So hot will be the keyword. Put hot in your comment down below. All right. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and that y'all all have a fabulous yarny day. Bye, everyone.